How about those stage hands?
This is Bob Hostler and Don Lee. And while we're at it, how about John McCoy on the sound? The real McCoy on the sound. So you heard Danielle. Did you feel the healing powers? Did you? I did. So our next performer originally hails from Detroit. He was part of the Chicago folk scene in the 1970s and has returned to music after a career of showing commas and semicolons to his boss. He was an editor. He didn't just scream at punctuation. Okay. Please welcome Patrick Clinton.
Hello? Anybody got any comments or semicolons they need to deal with? One of the things I love about events like this is you don't just get to hear songs, you get to hear kind of where the songs came from. I mean, like Marty's thing about the 38 Nights in Hangar and you know, Beverly, and you get to hear what inspired the song, and then you get to meet one of the people who was part of the story. It's wonderful. I would like to carry that through, but unfortunately I don't seem to have any good stories about songs. Like this one, for instance. Our basement flooded. We had to go to the dump. The Ann Arbor dump, which is a very nice dump as dumps go. And I was there, and we were, just junk in the back of the car. We were, and you're out here. There's kind of fields around you, and then there's the dump, and there's, old pots and pans and television sets, and all the detritus of a late capitalist consumer society. And I'm up to my ankles in mud, throwing soggy cardboard into a vat, and suddenly a thought popped into my head. Chickens! I said, chickens. No, not just chickens. A chicken sitting on a railroad track. Now that's a song. You just take them where you get them, A chicken sat on a railroad track, thinking about Kentucky. Around bend come old number 10, but that chicken, she was feeling lucky. She said, that thing there's so far away, and it appears so small. Reckon I'm gonna be okay, so I won't move at all. Now she said, I've found if you stand your ground, most folks will give you leeway. That's the very words she always used each time she crossed the freeway. Well, she puffed herself up nice and big. She looked her most defiant. She said, compared to you, you runt, I'm practically a giant. Well, that train kept getting closer until the chicken realized she might have made a small mistake in sizing up its size. She said, oh no, time to go, had a lot of bold intention. But the next thing that went through her head was a 100-ton steam engine. Well, the feathers, they flew like a cloud of snow in a winter blizzard, and nothing else was left of her except 3 toes and a gizzard. But all those other chickens, they were so proud of what she'd done, for she never did concede she lost. To them that meant she won. Freight train versus chicken, That's a fight that's seldom fair, 'cause the chicken's small and stupid, and freight trains, they don't care. So here's a lesson from that hand for all you lads and lasses. When certain death comes around the bend, don't sit there. Don't sit there. Don't sit there. Move your asses. It's a very good dump. Lost her heart at the rodeo again. Thought she found what she never knew till then. He says he loves her, and he's just lying. A week or two, you know, and she'll be crying. It's happened before. She's a fool for a cowboy. She's a fool for a cowboy. Loves that lonely kind and never stays. Loves them even when they're riding away. She loves them even best of all. Never sees in those sundown eyes the old story in a new disguise. Always taken by the same surprise. She's a fool for a cowboy. Rope and ride, round 'em up, then let 'em go. That's the way that they do it at the rodeo. Those boots and spurs, those sunburned faces, they touch your soul in so many places that it happens again. She's a fool for a cowboy. Wild horses and wild, wild riders, they haunt all her dreams at night. Then she wakes to a world where nothing feels right. Like the winds, the cowboys come, the cowboys go. You know it's hard just living for the rodeo. Maybe next year she'll find a way that's better. Maybe next year her stubborn heart will let her. It's happened before to a fool for a cowboy. She's a fool for a cowboy. Loves that lonely kind and never stays. Loves them even as they're riding away. Loves them even best of all. Never sees in those sundown eyes the old story in a new disguise. Always taken by the same surprise. She's a fool for a cowboy. is taken by the same surprise. She's a fool for a cowboy. Thank you. Thanks so much.